So the technology really exists to share essential and important information. 20 years ago, if somebody picked up the phone and called somebody else and said, "Do you know what I'm having for breakfast?" They'd be like, "Are you okay?" Right? They think you're kind of a bit crazy. And and here's another thing to think about, which I think this is relevant and important. It's about values. Value is created by scarcity. Value is created by scarcity. Things being scarce. There not being a lot of something. The less there is, the higher the value. Right. Um, if there's only one pen like this in the world, this has a really high value. But if there's 10,000 pens like this, it has a really low value. So, value is extremely important in all areas of life, and we're all constantly going through this: do we value this, do we not value that, and we value things that we spend time with, and so on. So here's the key point: if you want to be a valuable person to the people around about you and your family and your friends, and if you want to be a valuable person online, you need to seriously limit the amount of time you spend online, because the more time you spend online, the less value you're going to have in the eyes of other people, because it's not going to be special. If you're never online and you're online and everyone's like, "He's online! Oh my God! Wow!" Yeah, exactly. But if you're online every day, it doesn't have any value anymore. It's not in any way anything that's special. So, um, this is this is really important in terms of, because we have it backwards. Because Facebook is designed to be very addictive, so we've got it backwards. We think we create value by being online more, when the truth is we really create value by being online less, because it's more special then when we're there. And so for someone that's going to be always online all of the time, there's going to be nothing special at the end of the day about that, because it's just there and that's it. He's not going to create better value for himself as a person by being online more. It doesn't work that way. Less is more. It's a crazy phrase. Less is more. That's the simplest way to to uh, to put it, and in that context. I'm sure you will explain it in a careful way, because if you just say, "Hey, less is more," obviously he's going to be, "Yeah, but you're crazy." um, but I'm not. Where I saw that the first time I ever saw that? I saw that on the side of a packet of cigarettes. It's marketing, advertising. I saw it on the side of a packet of cigarettes. I saw it written "Less is more," and it was about the price. The price was lower, and so, lower price means more cigarettes, something like that. But the it's about value. In each thing that we do, we want to be valuable. Because if because it's about the world is built on value. Just the consumer society, commercial society, everything is built on value. Look at the iPhone. Right? Whenever they produce a new iPhone, they limit the number of phones, because that creates value by limiting the number of phones, and frustration, and people panic, and people fight with each other to get the new phone. And so it's all part of a very sophisticated marketing program that they have. Understanding that if everyone can get it, it's not special. That's why the iPhone is so expensive. It doesn't need to be so expensive. But it's so expensive because if everybody had one, nobody would talk about it. It would be nothing special. And so there is a lot of good that we can do for ourselves by making ourselves valuable. And there are a number of different ways to do this. One is by making valuable contributions. Another is by helping people. And another is by limiting the amount of time that you're online, because less is more in that sense. And you then begin to value your time more, and you can almost become more productive, because there's this there was a crazy study about the quality of work and the amount of time, and what was discovered was that in general the quality of work does not improve if you give people more time. In general, I mean, obviously, if you have more time, you can do something a bit more carefully. But the example is like a college assignments for students. Yeah, I mean, if you give them 2 days or a week, in general, the quality doesn't change. So giving them more time doesn't help them. So if you have 10 minutes on the internet or 10 hours on the internet, you can use the 10 minutes just as productively as the 10 hours, maybe even more. By then selecting what's important, what I need to do, prioritizing, doing that, and that's it. And it's something that I use in my work from time to time, where I give myself a time limit, say 10, 15 minutes. And I could spend an hour, 2 hours, but I give myself 15 minutes. I could spend an hour writing this email, but I give myself 10 minutes, and that's it. And whatever's written at the end of 10 minutes, that's it. It's done. I'm not going to spend longer doing it. So, because I'll spend ages trying to make it perfect, and the person will go, okay. and it really won't be appreciated very much. If a girl goes out with all the boys, her value becomes zero, right? But if a girl never goes out with any boys, and some boy wants her to go out with her, her value is high. So there's a benefit that we can get socially, making this point outside of the home, by limiting our connections and contacts with other people, which is different from inside the home, because I can see the argument coming of, well, if I spend less time with you, then you'll enjoy it more, or it'll be more valuable for you. And it's like, no, you missed the point. You missed the point. This is the bond that doesn't work like that, right? Because we were supposed to spend time together, because we're a family, right? That's what family is about. Sorry. Right. It's symbiotic. You help me, I help you, we all grow. The only trouble is it's not a balanced relationship, because I have more experience than you. Sorry. Sorry. Right. It doesn't mean I'm always right, but I guarantee you that I've been right more times than you will, just because of my experience. So, and that's what you want. You want an experienced person to be the parent.